What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. And this whole situation with Last of Us, I want to ask a question. Did anybody not understand how this thing was going to go? Okay. How this whole series was going to go? I mean, you already see how the thing ended in part 2, right? So you know what's on these folks' minds when they wrote this stuff. Did you not know how this thing was going to go? It's getting review bombed by angry gamers. Listen, I had to catch up because I heard that episode 3 was like this great masterpiece. So I had to play catch up. I'm like, all right, let me just kind of speed watch, burn through these first 3 episodes. I hadn't seen any of it up until that 3rd episode dropped. So I watched the first 3 episodes. First 2 episodes was okay. 3rd episode was okay. But I already knew how it was going to go, okay? This is agenda. You knew it. I knew it, okay? I don't see why anybody is surprised by this. As you can see on The Insider, the latest episode of HBO's Last of Us is getting review bombed by angry gamers. Yeah, so they can call you angry gamers all they want to. But the reality is that people knew how this thing was going to play out, okay? Because that's what The Last of Us is. I'm not sure how everybody is surprised by this or why anybody is like, oh, wow, I didn't see this coming. Of course you saw it coming. It was an agenda game. It's going to be an agenda show, okay? Let's get all of that stuff out of the way before we continue discussing it, and you'll be a lot happier for it, all right? So it says here, angry fans are review bombing the latest episode of The Last of Us. Some user reviews on Metacritic included homophobic comments, and the episode features a same-sex relationship that expands on the character's backstory from the game. Now, I actually went and checked out some of the Metacritic comments. And there you can see, yeah, there's that nice little 4.6. I think the previous episodes were like 8.8, 8.9. So this one's definitely getting dogged. Let's go ahead and check out some of the reviews. And you can definitely see some people, please HBO, enough LGBT agenda. Just stop it. We don't want to see it in such details. This is not The Last of Us. It's nonsense garbage that has nothing to do with the story. Pretty hard to watch. How suicidal producers should be allowed this. You have a guaranteed top-rated show. Just follow the game script. The problem is not even pushing the agenda itself. It's a total imbalance of screen time. This is full of LGBT. Episode doesn't add anything new to the world of the series. They could have spent 80 minutes showing animals striving to survive during the apocalypse, and that might be of more interest. I don't think so. Why LGBT? Why not show some straight couple? This all makes no sense, but to please a certain auditory, geez, how the modern TV has fallen down. Well, I mean, why? Again, you said it right here. Why not show some straight couple? Well, because the goal is to, promote LGBTQ relationships. That's the whole point, all right? It's to normalize LGBTQ relationships on television. I didn't really expect it. I suggest you watch the first 10 minutes and the last 15 minutes of the 3rd episode. Yeah, just completely skipping over the gay romance. Stop with the propaganda and woke culture idiotism. Everything was made to promote gay agenda. The episode was literally a filler and a waste of time, 0 out of 10. I mean, again, you got to understand that this is the whole point, right? This is the whole point of this stuff at this point, is to promote an agenda, okay? And the agenda, like Disney, is not so secret, and it's very, very gay. This person says, I'm not homophobic. Moreover, I'm a lesbian, but I don't like this episode because of too much attention to these relationships. Ellie and Joel, 20 minutes of screen time. Bill and his lover, 60 minutes. Well, again, you got to understand that was the point of this episode, okay? Like this person who says they're not even homophobic, they're a lesbian, but they don't like the episode because of the amount of attention they showed to Bill and his lover. And the point of showing that much attention was the agenda itself. And how do we know it's agenda? This is how we know it's agenda. The Last of Us director says he wanted to do what? Trick viewers into watching episode 3's gay romance. So you see, it's not about, hey, let's just lay out the entertainment as it is and let people enjoy it for what it was. No, he had it in his mind that he was going to trick viewers before the thing even dropped, okay? Before this show even came out, he was going to trick viewers into watching it. But they would have never tricked me because I already knew what the show was going to be from the giddy up, okay? Agenda, okay? It's about pushing an agenda. Everybody has to understand that's where Hollywood is at right now, okay? They want you to subscribe to their beliefs. Just like a religion, all right? If you want somebody to subscribe to your religious beliefs, okay, you have to kind of push it on them, okay? You can't just kind of give them the options. No. You got to push your agenda, your beliefs onto other people, all right? And it used to be that in the world of entertainment, you could say that, okay, entertainment just kind of plays to the lowest common denominator. It just kind of says, hey, we're just, appealing to everybody out there, just like your general mainstream walkabout person out there in the world, okay? That's all we're trying to push towards. We're not trying to, push you into one extreme or into another extreme, just the regular, normal Joe Blow, okay? Whoever that person might be. All right. That's who we're trying to focus our entertainment on. All right. But see, when you see things start to go to one extreme or to another extreme, it's religious. Okay. That's what religion does. Here's the quote. And you tell me what you think. Okay. Tell me if you haven't heard somebody in a religious circle say something like this before. When he was speaking to Inverse, this is the director, Peter Hoare. When speaking to Inverse about the third episode of Last of Us, Hoare said, sometimes you have to sort of trick the rest of the world into watching these things before they're like, oh my God, it was two guys. I just realized. I think then they might understand that it's all real. It's just the same love. I mean, anybody, again, who has been, connected to or part of any type of a religious institution or group, okay, they understand that this is how it gets down, okay? They try to show it to you in one way. They try to slide it in another way. They say, oh, yeah. Come over, man. We're just going to be hanging out. It's board game night. We're just going to hang out, shoot some hoops or whatever. That's all this is. It's just, time to hang out, time to kick it with one another. But then slowly but surely, they just start feeding you the information. They got to trick you. Okay, they got to feed you the information, layer it slowly but surely until you finally become a true believer. That's basically what they're hoping. All right. And it's no different here. Okay. It's no different here. They want true believers and they're just slowly layering that information in. Okay. That's what Hollywood is right now. I'm surprised people haven't picked up on this. I think, again, all of the praise that people are heaping upon this thing is directly related to the gay romance, all right? It's not so much about, like, the quality of the episode, because it's just a regular show. It's just a regular episode like anything else. I think that the heap and the praise that's coming all across this, where people are saying it's an acclaimed episode, I just thought it was fine. But I think most of that is because of this gay romance that they're saying, oh, this is groundbreaking. This is amazing. And, it's like, all right, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like I've seen episodes better than this. And this is just the only reason that this is getting the praise that it's getting is because of this gay romance. That's it. And if you put a heterosexual romance in the same show with the, don't change nothing. Just one of the characters, switch them around to a woman. And I don't think this thing gets nearly the praise and the plaudits that it's getting. I think it's just another, it's fine episode, another good episode, and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, what do you think about this situation with The Last of Us? Look, I already told y'all it's all about the agenda. Nobody really cares about actual storytelling anymore, at least not these guys. They're more interested in pushing an agenda through their storytelling, okay? That's their goal, all right? And, the more people start to wake up and recognize this, I think the less problems people will see of it. And then they'll just avoid this stuff altogether. It'll be like, oh, okay, I already know what The Last of Us is about to be. Click. But go ahead, folks, get down in the comments. Let me know what you think. And thanks for watching. See you next time.